Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought today we could do something a little bit different and I want to set myself a little challenge. If you don't know who I am, my name is Victoria and I'm the artist behind Lazy Daisy Creations, and I make polymer clay earrings and jewelry and super cute things. I have been working full-time on my small business for almost 4 years, and especially this year, the burnout is real. Things have been tough and I've definitely been feeling it a lot more than other years. So I was trying to think to myself how I can make things better, how I can make sure that I'm not suffering from burnout for so long or so many times, because it's been happening so much this year. And I was kind of thinking what I could do, and I thought to myself that I haven't actually had like planned and set days off in so long, possibly ever, since I started my business. And so I thought what might be interesting is to try and also kind of force myself to stick to it, is to set myself a challenge for a whole month to take at least 2 days off every single week, and see if there's any changes after that month. See if I'm feeling a little less burnout, if I'm feeling more productive, if I'm feeling more motivated, and just kind of see the results with you guys. So I want to make sure, like I said, that I take 2 days off, that they're consecutive days, and that I do something different each of those days. I do a hobby or I go out and do something that's nothing to do with work and possibly, if at all possible, outside the house, so that I can really just take my time and kind of relax and zone out from everything. I think it's going to be interesting because I haven't been able to do that at all since I started, and I kind of got into this routine of like, oh, I'll just work a little bit each day, at least a little bit each day. But I think that that kind of mindset is backfiring, and it's making me not have like a proper separation between work and relaxation, and I'm not resting as much as I should, and it's definitely having an impact on my mental health especially. So I think this will be an interesting challenge to set myself, and if you guys would like to set that challenge for yourself as well, I really do think that it might be something good to do. And I think the fact that I'm having to film for it, I think is gonna make a big difference. I'll show you guys how the rest of the month goes, and then we'll get back together at the end of the month and just have a little debrief and see how I'm feeling and if I'm feeling more motivated or not. And just, yeah, what kind of came out of this little challenge, this little experiment. I would love to know your thoughts and how you think it's gonna go before you watch the rest of it, and if you think I'm gonna stick to it. And otherwise, let's see what I get up to this month, and I'll talk to you guys at the end to hopefully have some positive feedback about this little challenge. See you guys soon.
Someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue.
guys, we are back in the studio and I wanted to have a little debrief with you guys and kind of have a chat about how I thought this little challenge went, this little experiment. So I tried to do this challenge for at least a month because I wanted to bring you guys, you know, the honest, truthful results. This whole thing was to see if I was more productive and if I felt an impact on my work having those days off. Now, did I feel an actual impact in my productivity or anything like that? No. In short, no. I didn't feel like it changed anything in that sense, but what I did feel that there was a big change was kind of my mentality, because I didn't realize how many days I had been working without a break until I started doing this experiment. I kind of forgot that people deserve to have 2 days off every week. I have not allowed myself to have that time off in almost 4 years. So for me, it was a really big challenge. I, to be completely honest, was not able to completely zone out and completely stop thinking about work things and really just relax and enjoy. A lot of the things that I tried to do were like outside of the house or more productive things like organizing or doing this and that, so that I did feel like I was still being useful, because that's a big thing with having a business, is that you feel like you have to be useful, you have to be productive all the time. And when you have downtime, it's hard to come back from that. It's hard to just remember that your value as a person is not based on your productivity. That's a really hard lesson to learn and it takes time. So to be, you know, completely honest with you guys, that was the biggest thing that I've taken from this little challenge, is that I really have been really hard on myself and I haven't allowed myself to rest in such a long time that I don't really know how to do it anymore. So I think I need to, you know, continue implementing this and try to take days off in a row, so that I can try and just zone out and really allow my body, my mind to rest. I think that's, you know, something that we all know that we have to do, but we might struggle to do. So I would love to know your input, your opinions. If you guys have found something that works for you to kind of zone out from your work, or, you know, from your 9 to 5, how do you find that disconnect? Where do you find that break, that true break between work and life? I think although I've allowed myself to have a little bit more balance this month, I still have those thoughts of guilt and feeling bad and feeling uneasy when I am relaxing, because I feel like I should be doing more. So I think this challenge was good for at least opening my eyes to what could be and being a little bit more lenient with myself, and knowing that I can rest and work, you know, together in the same week, and there's time to do everything. And going back to what I was saying before, like, no, it hasn't increased my productivity, but it also hasn't decreased it. So I think that having the time off has allowed me to know that I have that time off, and also like have something to look forward to. I didn't realize how much I missed that, because when I was working other jobs previously, you know, you make plans for the weekend and you looking forward to things on the weekend, or just relaxing, and I didn't have that for such a long time. I completely forgot what it was like to kind of look forward to something. So it was really interesting. Usually I was doing like a Monday, Tuesday day off after my markets on the weekends, and it was really nice, like during the markets, thinking to myself, oh, you know, tomorrow I get to have a whole day to rest, or, you know, I have 2 days coming up to rest. And that was something that I didn't realize that I missed, and it just made me happy. It just brought me joy. It helps you get through something that's a little bit harder, knowing that you have something more fun or more relaxing to look forward to. So that's kind of my findings from this little challenge. I would love to know your thoughts. What did you guys think? What did you think was going to happen? Or what's something that's worked for you guys in being able to have that work-life balance? And thank you so much for sticking around and watching the end of this video. It's a little bit different than what I have been doing before, so I would love to know if you guys want to see more of these kind of challenges. I do have a few more ideas that I would like to bring to you guys, but it will, you know, it depends if you guys are interested. So let me know in the comments if you are interested in seeing more. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and like this video if you've been enjoying this type of content. I'm a small business owner. I make polymer clay pieces if you haven't seen me before, and I have a ton of videos that you can binge about being a small business owner, studio vlogs, my raw and honest thoughts about running a business in this day and age. So make sure to check out my other videos, and until the next one, I'll see you then. Bye.